Hey guys, I am here to answer another question that I get asked a lot, okay? And this one deals with corks versus screw caps. And there are definitely pros and cons to both, so I'm going to give you guys both sides and then you guys can make your own decision, okay? So pros in terms of corks, they're natural, right? Natural, biodegradable, awesome, okay? Something else, tradition. As someone who works in the wine industry, I'm not gonna lie, there is something wonderful that I get out of putting in my wine key, pulling it out and hearing the pop of that cork. I love it. Then you have aging. It's tried and true. We know that corks work in terms of helping to age a wine beautifully and gracefully over time. Now, there are some cons, definitely. First would be cost. These guys that we toss in the trash all the time are expensive, okay? Next, TCA. TCA is also known as cork taint. TCA can cause your wine that's supposed to be beautiful and aromatic and smell like red cherries with a note of like cigar box and all of this, make it smell like a moldy basement. Like, it's just disgusting. It is the worst thing. You walk downstairs and that smell you get, it's gonna come out of your bottle. You don't wanna drink that. Then also you have irregularities. Corks are irregular. So one time I was working at a wine bar and I had to open up an entire, probably more than a case of the same bottle of wine. The corks were so irregular that bottle after bottle after bottle tasted totally different. I called over my boss and I'm like, what is going on with this wine bottle? And he himself did the same thing, tasted all the wine, smelled all the wine, same deal. Each one totally different, and that's because of cork irregularity. Now, in terms of the screw cap, the cons, the pros first. You have cost. These guys are definitely less costly than these. You can't get TCA, which is awesome. They are, as you can see, very easy to open. And then people always want to talk about, well, what about aging? In terms of aging a bottle that has been sealed with a screw cap, totally fine. So these guys have actually been engineered to allow for a slow influx of oxygen over time. So you're gonna get slow, even aging over time. Not as many irregularities as you might get with a cork. Now, some of the cons is that these guys are definitely recyclable, but they're not biodegradable. Some of the plastic alternatives, like plastic corks, I hate them. Not gonna lie, they're a pain in the butt to pull out and even more of a pain in the butt to get back in. It's terrible. And then, you know, people look at screw caps and they think, oh, well, it's a cheap bottle of wine. I will tell you right now that is not true. There are wines such as Gunderloch from Germany and Bernard Ott, who is one of the most talked about Austrian winemakers. His wines all come with a screw cap, okay? And these wines are all simply beautiful. I'll tell you guys another story. One of my clients, his name is Chef Chan. I buy cases of wine for him on occasion, and when I first started, he, told me about the kind of wine he likes and what he doesn't like, and then he also threw in, oh, no screw cap. And he's a chef. He's got his own wine cellar. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he likes. He knows what he doesn't like. However, me being me, I definitely snuck in one bottle because I had to. So dropped off the bottle, the case, and he's pulling out bottle after bottle after bottle. And he pulls out the bottle with the screw cap and looks at it and just simply slides it back into the case. I could see what he was thinking. I went back a few days later and I was like, hey, have you had a chance to try any of that wine? And he kind of looked at me and he, got a little quiet and made a face. He goes, yeah, the one with the screw cap? I like it. And I was like, yes. So next time you guys are in the market and you're looking for a brand new bottle of wine to try and you see one with a screw cap, please do not be afraid. Give screw caps a chance. They can be wonderful, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Mosha Nunley. Please feel free to check out my blog, A Wonderful Thing Called Wine, and send me all of your wine questions. Have a great day. Art.